Hello everybody, this is Aleen Wilson coming to you from Gallery 22. Today I'm going to show you how to make molds to use infused glass and how to save money doing it. A Halloween tray with little skeletons on it. I may have paid 50 cents for this. See how it fits in there? Now I'm going to show you how I went from this to this. I didn't have access to a potter to buy a little of regular potting clay. So I went to Hobby Lobby and got what they call moist potting clay in a 25-pound lump for $19.99. But I've had it a long time, so don't expect that kind of price. You have to work it, have to soften it. Here's my rolling pin, filled with water so it's got weight. Here's my board, cutting board from home. I'm going to get a slab. The easiest thing to do is if you happen to be around working from a school or a potter that might have a slab roller, you'll find it a whole lot easier to roll out a big slab at a time. Now, there is a knife. Never mind, I got it. All right, you can see about how thick it is. Not very. Now, I tried molding this side and this side and found that I got better results turning it over and do it on the back side. I'm just going to take part of this, place it over that. Oops, forgot to oil it. It won't come out unless I oil it. Oop. Thank you. And usually it'll last one round with all that oil, because I did too good a job. Now, you'll notice I'm not real careful about the appearance of the clay. Because remember what I'm dealing with. It's a skeleton. So, these I've already done. And he's got a little crack in his skull. You might even expect that from an old skeleton. There he is. that oil will not cause a problem. And I'll cut around here so that I have more clay to work with. And I'm going to air dry it. All of these have been air dried. They haven't been tested in the kiln yet. That'll come another day. I'm going to get a little of the extra off. And one I went ahead and kiln washed, because we're going to have to kiln wash them to be sure that the glass, when we slump it over the face, that it won't stick. Okay, I'm going to do one more. That's kind of rough, so I'll do the other side. And remember, I'm going to cut the edges off. A knife would help, but I forgot it. I could use it like that, but I trim it up so I can conserve my clay, because the glass is going to be cut to fit this. And we'll do that another day. And I'll show you, where did I put them? Here. These were made from potter's clay, and they were filled in more. For what reason, I don't remember. But these I've used a number of times. And I even have my program on the lid so I don't have to guess at it again. Okay, we're back in the gallery. I showed you the tray that I had from Goodwill and how I made molds. Well, the next step was to cut out a pattern, and this was my pattern, and make these little blobs by fire polishing them so it wouldn't have cutting edge. Now we're going to go back and see how they came out in the mold. See if we've got skeletons yet. Okay, we're ready for this batch to come out and see what we've got. Ah, they look pretty good. Now, I already have some out that I'm going to show you how to drill them after they've formed the skeleton phase. Here are samples from a previous firing and molding. And these were done with just some scraps of stained glass instead of using all my good fusion glass. So the final step to get them ready is to drill a hole so we can hang them as a necklace. This is what I use. And remember, when you're drilling glass, you have to use water. Now, I don't buy bottled water to use for this, but nearly every time somebody comes in here to work, they come with a bottle of water. They never drink it all, and they always go off and leave it. Okay, this doesn't make too much of a mess, so I'm not going to bother with a tray under it. I just want to show you how it's done. I'm going to go in here to drill on the back side because there's a flatter surface than trying to work up here on this slick side. So, I haven't changed the drill bit. We'll just have to see whether it's going to work or not. Now, did you notice that by turning this over, I've created a little cup of water, so I don't have to use the sponge so often. There, we have a hole. And this we have to do with each one of them. This was a little tougher. And usually it's better to come around the other side because the bottom side tends to splinter. So this just cleans it up. And now, with a thread through it, we'll have the finished product as in this. In a variety of colors. Well, that's where we got from Goodwill to Gallery 22. Thanks for watching. I'm a pretty girl.